He is the youngest.
Youngest boy.
Yeah.
Mark and Christy Brooks of Carrollton say their youngest son was born to play baseball.
Exactly.
That was our hope.
Dad played,
Yeah.
both older brothers played, and he was even named after a prominent baseball manufacturer.
The name Easton came from Easton Equipment.
So, when Easton was finally old enough, he naturally gravitated to soccer.
We just were lost. We didn't know anything about soccer. I'd never, ever even gone to a soccer game.
His first time training with the local select team, there were a lot of talented kids, and Easton, there in the blue shorts, wasn't one of them.
So afterwards, I asked the coach, what's your assessment? And he said, to be honest, he's one of the worst soccer players I've ever seen.
Coach Guillermo Lopez didn't make that comment, but he also didn't
He wasn't,
disagree.
he didn't stand out in a positive way. I'll put it that way.
Nevertheless, Easton believed that one day he would play in Europe at the sport's highest level.
How do you fall in love with something when you're so bad at it?
Like, I just wanted to have fun. I didn't care what they were saying, and I wanted to be as good as those other kids and prove to myself that I could do it.
We said we will continue to, we'll pay the money, we'll do everything we have to get you there if you put in the work.
Yep.
So Easton upped his training,
Good. Arms.
started working with Guillermo, or Coach G,
All right, ready? Last one. Yep.
and within a couple of years,
Good.
was pretty much the best player
Good. Bottom of the foot.
on his team.
1, 2.
So good,
Lovely.
he was invited to try out
Good. Okay.
and then selected to play in Spain. However, Easton is 15, and FIFA doesn't allow minors to play internationally unless one of your parents lives in that country.
We've got to move over there and let him follow this dream because he's met his obligation, but we've got to meet ours.
So they did. Mark stayed home, Christy got a job in Spain,
Yeah.
and last year was Easton's first overseas. That's him making the game-winning penalty kick to knock off one of the top teams. He made such an impression last season. This year, he was selected to play with a high-level professional club, Rayo Vallecano.
And go.
But there's been a snafu with his paperwork.
Blue. Left.
2.
So Easton is back in the United States, playing here while waiting to rejoin his team in Spain.
The rate at which you have to process this is so fast.
When he does go back,
Flip.
he intends to stay,
Good.
to play professionally in Europe,
Tennis ball.
Yeah.
Yellow.
and eventually for the U.S. national team.
6.
Good.
The worst soccer player on the field,
Orange.
now one of the best
Tennis ball. Good.
on the planet.
In my opinion, he's basically like the ultimate example of what you can become.
It's okay not to be good at something as long as you just love the sport and keep playing. You can gain so much from that you won't even realize in that moment.
What is the ultimate goal for you?
To be the best
Of your generation, of all time?
of all time.
You want to be the best soccer player of all time?
Yeah. I feel like if you're gonna do something, you should try and be the best at it.
At this point, why would anyone doubt, especially when it's in his DNA, to always swing for the fences? In Carrollton, I'm Sean Giggy.